outside?
No. You good? You good? You good? You
Okay.
good? How you doing, man?
You sound a little low, but I guess you'll
I
work
sound
with it.
low. Okay, hold on. My bad. Do I sound? How I sound?
You
I'm good.
squinting. That's why I'm saying that too.
Huh?
I said you was squinting at the camera. I don't know if that's why, but
This nigga, this nigga,
what?
so,
I'm just trying to make sure your audio good. See, look, you know what I mean? No
but
big
you
deal,
gotta
no
dress
problem.
sense
Let
of
me mind
humor.
my business.
You gotta
Let me mind
dress
my
sense of
business.
humor. So I don't know with you sometimes, man. You know what I mean? How you feeling though?
I couldn't hear what you said, bro. See, that's why I was putting it to Maya. I didn't know if you could hear me good. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. God is good. You know
All
what I
right.
mean? I'm just outside. Actually, we're just going to grab some goodies. You know what I mean? And back to the crib. I'm right here on the block. How you doing?
I'm good. Let's get to this, Jones. What's your thoughts on the battle overall?
On the battle overall, what are my thoughts? Okay. One, I feel like I wish it could have happened a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you got big stage crowds, sometimes the crowd gets restless. You know what I'm saying? We drinking, smoking, standing for hours. It kind of does, I think, fuck with people's natural attention span. You know what I'm saying? I think some of my material, like, it got reactions, but then it caused like murmurs because it starts splitting the crowd. And some people saying, nah, fuck that. And other people like, nah, go. So it was like, I think I could have shortened certain things and made it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, tailored. But honestly, that was an adjustment for me. So shout out to Geechi for, you know what I'm saying, capitalizing on the big roominess, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm honestly surprised with a lot of the reaction because as you said when we were just talking, there is a lot of people saying, you know what I mean, like, nah, fuck that. Like they're not gonna allow that to sway them from what they think about bars. You know what I'm saying? And I'm appreciative of that as an MC, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody likes to hear, you know what I'm saying, certain sounds coming from a crowd. You know what I mean? But you know, it's part of the game, especially when you're dealing with the big stage. I got booed at Charlie Clips in Charlie Clips battle. You know what I'm saying?
Stay right there. In the Charlie Clips battle, right? Did you set up the round with a freestyle? Because you rebuttal Clips, right?
Yeah, I set it off with a rebuttal. I mean, rebuttals seen it. This is the thing about rebuttals, right?
All right.
Like, you can rebuttal things, and it's the on the spotness. A lot of times it does have like a certain, you know what I mean, thing to it that makes the ball hit harder. And I thought about things, of course, afterwards. That's like, man, I should have just rebutted this. I should have just said this right here. Like, why didn't I just say? But to me, honestly, at sometimes that takes away from your round in certain ways as an MC and in your mind, like because you think your material, as long as you get that shit off and they really hear it, you ain't even gonna need that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't get into the material a certain way, then they're not even going. The punches are not going to connect as tough. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. You're the battle rapper. Educate me right quick. Because like, going back to the Charlie Clips battle, when you rebutted and you went straight back into your writtens, it was like momentum for you, was it not?
You know what? Yeah, that was a legendary rebuttal, of course. But you know what I'm saying? I think when you look, I just looked at the first round and like some of the second round just now, right?
All right.
On the first watch back, like it's the first time I seen it for real. And I'm like, oh, like it didn't feel as bad as it felt in the building. Put it that way. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's like in the building, it felt like, damn, what? That's the best way I can describe it. Damn word. You know what I'm saying? But I knew once, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at it, and I looked at it too, you know, and I told Matt to his face, I'm like, yo, I might have to just body you so they can't just use you. Know? Then I would immortalize you and make you like a hip hop royalty so the bars even harder. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know, he know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas, they really know, they know what happened. So it's like, you know, for somebody to take 3 rounds in New York City and that actually work, they have to be on the stage, right? So I don't know. There's a lot of people saying things that I don't want to.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I don't even
I'll
want
get it for you. 40 Cal on Hip Hop Drill and said it was a conspiracy by having math on
to.
stage. That's what 40 Cal said.
That's funny. Hey, how you doing? He's cute. Got a sweater and everything. Hey, out here. I'm gonna see. I'm living nice. I gotta thank God. I can't. I don't care. I got paid a lot of money to
uh,
talk shit. It's annoying to sometimes have to navigate through certain things,
uh,
especially as an MC. You know what I'm saying? Like you, I respect these bars. I want a nigga to come in there with some shit and be talking crazy and have back to back entendres and this and that. I don't want to do the simple shit. Like I look at it as if you keep a tripping a nigga in Street Fighter. Remember that? We called it cheesing. You just keep hitting the kick move. You'll never let him get up and just keep, you know what I mean? If that's where we at on some big stage shit, that's where we at.
But Jones,
You know
stay
what
with
I'm
me.
saying?
Stay with me. Do you feel? Are you in agreement with 40 Cal about math flipping a coin? How do you feel about that?
I don't want to entertain. See, I told you was gonna do this too, motherfucker. I can't stand you. And your reviews, you be on that bullshit 3. I know, like it is what it is, man. But it's just like I'm just gonna do my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be professional here. I
Okay.
will still answer the question.
All
Fine.
right.
How do
Yeah.
I feel about the conspiracy theory?
Yes.
I will feel 2 ways about this. One, I can say, yeah, that's valid. That doesn't make sense. Why would that be a thing? Why would you say you come right here in the camera shot for this battle? This would be crazy.
Right.
You're gonna be the one right here. Now, I'm not honestly focused on the level where I'm paying attention to who's in the camera shot. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. And if you notice, I said something to him as soon as I walked in. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I'm bombing on you first. You know what I'm saying? That's for coming out the gate, like telling niggas I fucked you up. Like, but it's just that doesn't, you know what I mean? In my mind, this is like I'm not even thinking about this as a thing. But I guess where we at in the culture, like people still, especially because it's you, they look at that as like something to say. They don't got nothing else to say. What else they gonna say?
Well, let me ask you a question.
I
So,
guess if that's all they got to say, niggas gonna say that.
all right, it's almost like me when you and I had a little back and forth, and they wanted me to be a judge, but you were like, "Nah, I don't want you to judge my shit." We had a little
Because
scuffle.
honestly, 3, I feel like sometimes I don't feel like you're all the way unbiased, respectfully. And I don't know if that's because you've been accustomed to this generation more, this era more, in terms of journalism, blogging, or what have you. I'm
Okay.
not calling you an unfair man.
All
I'm
right.
just saying, in terms of your opinion, it does seem a little new generation leaning, in my opinion.
Why do you say that?
When you, at least when you give reviews about some of my shit, that's what I could say.
But all right, but Jones, see, y'all battle rappers,
Is
y'all so
that fair? Is that fair for me to feel
that's
that
not
way?
fair. Let me tell you why that's not fair. Because what y'all do is
Okay.
leave out the parts when every
Don't y'all me. I'm just me. I'm just
Okay,
me.
okay, all right. But I felt a lot of y'all do this though, respectfully. Y'all never
Okay.
good
But
thing.
see what I mean? You just did it. You just said you don't do that new era group
All
or
right,
some thing. And
all
then
right,
you said, yo,
all right, fair enough,
see?
fair enough. The thing about you
Respectfully.
is
All
this:
right, let me let
a
you
lot
go.
of people say you don't lose battles, right? That's the narrative with you, right? That you don't lose a lot of
I
battles. Right?
appreciate that.
So what are you saying that people are biased to, or I'm biased towards you when I don't got you losing a lot of battles, Jones? Even when we had an
Yeah,
argument.
but I appreciate that, right? But I guess maybe as an MC and as an artist, I would appreciate it more if you said, nah, Jones is fire and niggas can't fuck with Jones. That would be better for my ego, I guess, right? But you know, I'm not saying you have to say that.
This
You're doing your
nigga's
job. You know
crazy.
what I'm saying? But of course, that's what I want you to say, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Okay,
I
so
don't want you to say, "Oh yeah, I don't know, man," but he doesn't lose. Like
so let me show you.
so if I don't lose, then I'm good, right? Like what the fuck?
Let's
Just
stay
say I'm good. What's so hard about it? Like,
stay with me, Joe. Stay with me.
am I that much of an asshole?
Yes, you are. Absolutely. But that's what we like you though, because
How?
you
What am I doing bad, 3? Tell me.
you have a dry sense of humor, right?
Huh?
You have a dry sense of humor, right?
That's bad for battle rap?
No, that's not a bad. That's not a bad.
I
That's not a
thought that
bad.
was good for this.
That's not a bad. Because you're an
Okay.
intelligent man, because you're an intelligent person, you mind fuck people a lot.
I mean, I'm
Yes, you
just
do,
trying to do
Jones.
my job, man. I'm supposed to talk shit here. That's the point of battle rap. In real life,
Huh?
you see, I'm walking down the street. I'm salute ladies with dogs. I'm doing whatever I can to be the best human being I can be here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I understand if people have this stigma thing about thinking that they think they know how you think from watching you in battles
Right, right,
and
right,
battle rap interviews.
right, right.
That's not real life, people. Please. I'm sorry that I don't have a full gimmick thing where I just
Aren't you
stick
the
to
same
that.
person off on here, off here? Aren't you the same person though? You seem like the same person though. On interviews and off interviews, no?
I mean, that's understandable if somebody sees it that way. It's not really a stretch, I
What?
guess.
Stay with me right quick. Your last battle was January 2022 against Chiller. Am I right on that?
You probably are correct. You know you're correct.
So were you nervous? I'm not saying nervous, but how did you feel going into this battle?
Into this battle?
Yes, yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I was definitely nervous. I'm always nervous before a big performance. You know what I'm saying? And nervous for me though is not nervous to what somebody else would be, I guess.
Okay.
Cause we was in the sprinter just sitting outside for like, 2, 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really like getting tired. I'm like, damn, bro. But I'm like, as soon as I, snapped into mode,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in mode now. You know what I'm saying? It's not so that's not a thing. Like, if you see the first, like I just watched the first and most of the second, and like the bars, like, one of your, Uncle Rob basically said, that's the good thing about cameras, right? Because they're still going to be able to catch a lot of this, and at least,
Mm-hmm.
even though it definitely felt like he got in the building, I'm not going to be fake about it, and you know what I'm saying. That would just be corny. I don't like when niggas do that. You know what I'm saying? He clearly got it in the building. We're not even going to do that, but the reasons, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna sit here and make excuses. That's just lame. So I'm just doing my job, doing my interview with you. As you asked me how many times.
Mad times. I'll reach out to you, of course. That's my
All
job.
right, so I don't, you know what I mean? Because this is the other thing they do. They act like you know what I mean? It's just, the moves. I'm just, you know what I mean? We trying to address all
Yes,
bases
I
here
know. I know.
so we can just be clearly straight.
Can I ask you a question? All right. So in the first round, right? I'm a Wu
Hmm.
Tang head, right? So I can appreciate a Wu Tang scheme. Do you think these youngins that's in this building can appreciate a Wu Tang scheme?
Did you see it?
I heard it. What you mean? Raekwon
They
incarcerated?
made me bring it back 2 or 3 times. I mean, that's not appreciated.
Was it that bar they made they bring
You
it
think
back?
I just brought it back just because I wanted to? Nobody stopped me. It was no noise. That's what you trying to say, three?
I don't remember that part, sir. I was just asking
Let
my.
me know. Let me know if I was tripping and I just thought I heard people saying bring it back. If that's not what happened, maybe I was.
Well, let's go here. Also, I felt you got thrown off in the second round by the crowd because you thought the crowd was trying to
I
front on you.
definitely got
They
thrown
wanted you to
off.
rap. But they wanted you to rap though. Right?
Say what?
They wanted you to rap, and you thought they were trying to
Yeah, yeah.
troll you,
It
right?
got confusing because honestly, I guess when you're a star,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like Geechi Gotti, you know what I mean? Shout out to Geechi Gotti,
Mm-hmm.
who is and a likable guy, man. He's a good guy. He's a likable nigga.
Mm-hmm.
People want to see him succeed, which is good. You know what I'm saying? So when you can translate that into battle rap, that's a blessing. But what really happens is, you know what I'm saying? There was a few dedicated fans that people try to say are plants and all type of shit. Shit. You never know, right? But
Mm-hmm.
they like deliberately just yelling in the middle of them, you rapping. You right in the middle of the scheme, everybody else sitting there like this, and they just say, "Shut up, nigga." It's like, damn, like you can make a joke out of it a couple times, but then it's like now it's distracting for real because it's making other people start talking, stop listening, looking at, and at the same time, I want to be clear about this because I tweeted this shit, and then I'm like, why even like because it's just I'm answering people and I'm just being real with this shit. I'm not gonna hide from it, and you know what I mean. I'm gonna chop it up with the people. Let's you know what I'm saying. If even though it's actually sounding more good than bad, which is surprising the fuck out of me. I didn't think it was gonna go like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at the comments and shit like, oh damn, they about to be on my ass. And they like, nigga, fuck that. 2-1. That shit was ass. All they care about is WWF shit. They just wanted that nigga to win. We heard you. Oh, word?
Hold on. Don't you have the home court advantage? And also, Geechi lost last year at homecoming.
I
So,
thought that, right? And I did
right?
think that, right? So you know what? Again, this is the part where as a battle rapper, especially at this level, you have a certain ego about things. You want to know if you got your ass kicked for real.
Mm.
I wanted to know. I just watched it. Like, hold up. I watched it. I talked to people. I really want to see, like, did he really fuck me up that bad? Because in the building, it's like, they're like, hey. But even the first round, when I'm looking at a camera, the first round, the building was close. You can't say the first round, he clearly smoked me in the first round. You can't say that at all,
Yeah,
especially when I just
Pap
watched it.
Smear bar. The Pap Smear bar was good. What
It
else you
was
had?
not because, and it's like your review of it, you only wrote like 2 or 3, and it's like, come on, 3, like
You spoke about the
3, is
third
that what it
talking.
is? 3? You
No,
kind
no,
of only did 3 because you're
hold on. That
3.
was
All right,
first
that
watch
makes
with
sense.
Jones. Hold on, Jones. That was first watch. To be fair, that's first watch. And the type of nigga you rap, you and Mook are hard to catch on first watch. You kind of
I'm,
got to
I'm
do
gonna be honest, 3. I didn't even watch your whole video, so I can't give a full critique here. But it was so bad that to me it was just like, oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again.
Jones, you can't say again when you don't lose a lot of battles. Even when me and you was going back
I
and
pay
forth.
attention when you do it, 3. It's been years now. Hello,
Jones,
it's been
Jones,
years.
Jones. I'm just
You've been
saying.
on your job for a while now, man. You weren't
Hold,
this
hold,
lit
hold,
before, 3. Come
but
on
feel
now.
me on this. Feel me on this. You did not want me to be a judge, right? And I still
That
had you
was a
beat it.
mistake. You don't have to keep bringing that up, 3.
I
Come
gotta
on.
remind you. And I still had you beat the
But
right
how
nigga.
do I know? How do I know now, though? How do I know now? Because if I look at these reviews, if I look like some of these shits is like it don't sound
I
all
told
the way
Disaster.
enthusiastic.
I told Disaster you 30'd him. And we had an argument about that years ago. I told Disaster you
You
30'd
bring
that
up the same ones with you. We're not gonna make this about us. Let's focus on the point,
man.
okay? Let's get through this. All right.
All right, let's get it. All right, so let me ask you. Do you feel you won a round?
Huh?
Do you feel you won a round?
I think on camera, it's like it's crazy. I'm not. Let's look at my. I don't want to. I don't want to give my opinions, okay?
All right.
Because this is gonna seem like I'm being, not like I give a fuck, but it's just it's not classy to me to just harp on my opinion. Battle rap is about what y'all think and what y'all jack. You know what I'm saying? I already said what I felt like in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I see it on camera, I
Mm-hmm.
definitely feel like I had way more bars. I definitely feel like they were more intricate. They was harder. I felt like he took the easy way out. I already explained it. Like it's like tripping a nigga in Street Fighter. Mass here, go mass. What you want me to? Y'all want me to kill him? I gotta kill him then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
For a sucker punch that ain't even. Your nigga ain't look like that. A nigga already sent people to the hospital. I gotta just be the crash out guy for that not to be a bar. That's lame to me. It's not. It's like if that works, and to answer your question and to stay focused on the topic, if that works, is one is because it's you, or because it's the presence of somebody else there at the moment, which makes it a more thing in battle rap. So I don't know if he knew he was gonna be there. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate or say whatever, but I just know that as a move, and as for that to be a strategy that you think is gonna work, especially in front of New York, it just, you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, that was not a New York crowd. And this is where I got distracted and we talking about us and all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I walked through that crowd because my ego, I wanted to know. This really like I walked through it, talking to people, everything, taking pictures, doing my job. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I came from Ohio. I drove from Detroit, man. I came up from Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a girl, Wallahi, on my daughter, she told me she got on a Greyhound bus from Detroit.
Shit.
This ain't in New York. This ain't New York. The streets of New York. Let's get it. Let's get it real. All right, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Respect to URL and everything they're doing and
Mm-hmm.
everything that battle rap is able to do, feeding
Right.
us. You know what I'm saying? Putting a roof over our heads, giving us an opportunity to use our craft to better our lives. That's the reality. But let's keep it funky. A lot of people that watch battles, they don't know what a blue tip is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what a FN really is, or this or that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like when you looking at the crowd and thinking this is the streets, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta understand these are fans that some people that flew from all the way over. This ain't, and I think that it's because this is homecoming too. The first homecoming wound up being homecoming, right?
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't looking at that as summer madness or nothing like that. And I told Beasley, I said, "Yo, homecoming is like the new summer madness."
It's coming like
Right or
that.
wrong?
Like that. Yeah, it's feeling like that, Jones. You're not off. You're not off.
Homecoming was better than Summer Madness.
You're not off. You're not off. I can't say you are. So far, I
You
can't
don't
say
think
you.
so?
No, I'm saying I can't say you off. I kind of agree with you to an extent on
So
that.
it's like at the end of the day, that's they know that now, and it's been promoted that way, and it's shown this way on a level where now they looking at it as that. You feel me? So like now, that's the real main stage, main stage. So
So let me ask you this, because in your first line, you said, fuck these Cali niggas, right?
yeah, I was talking about them,
No,
not
no, no.
California.
I want to make sure. Right. I want to make sure. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere with that. When you said that, right? Did you
Hmm.
expect a loud ovation because it was New York?
That's the first indication that showed me this just ain't New York.
I figured you.
Cause
That's why I asked you
I'm thinking
that.
homecoming. You know, the last
Right,
crowd, New York. That
right,
shit that was very New Yorky.
right.
You feel me? This is home team. Like that's was the energy. That's what even made it hype like that. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? This wasn't that. Let's keep it real. This wasn't that.
mm.
You know what I mean? But it's a learning process. Like you know what I'm saying. So kind of you got in the building. You know what I'm saying. But as long as these bars live forever, they're gonna hear it, and then it's gonna be like I told niggas was saying this is like the new age mook battle type shit.
Well,
A
let me
couple niggas said that.
be honest with me. Be honest. Do you feel a way because most of the time when you battle somebody, it's debatable or you won. It's never that Jones lost a battle. You rarely hear that. Does that fuck with you a little bit?
Yeah, most people in the culture now, it's very hard to have a main stage 3-0 battle, like in terms of physically.
Right,
Like when you see twerk rapping, you see
right.
mook rap, these is animated niggas. These
Mm.
is niggas that slapping the ground. And
That's not
honestly, I
you.
don't have
That's
that
not you.
much energy.
That's not you. That's
I'm
not.
not doing all that,
That's
man.
not
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm not just jumping like and salute to it because I'm looking at it and twerk sound like he did crazy. Mook sound like he did crazy.
Mm.
It's salute to the event. Everybody that got busy. That takes a lot of energy as a person for you to get up there and rock these main stage crowds. And if you notice, if you watch that battle, you're gonna see the clips. That first round is that's viral. That first round is out there. That's him. Second
Mm.
round is like the bars are there, but then you start hearing the heckling. As you're looking at it on camera, I'm hearing it.
Mm.
And it's YouTube clips and all this. In the back, you'll see it's like two niggas standing there just yelling, "Whoa!"
But hold
But
on.
it's two of y'all in the back influencing these other motherfuckers now it's murmuring and I'm watching it happen and I'm like, what?
But
You hear me
Jones.
reacting to it.
But Jones, don't you feel you rap too long in the second round, though, my nigga?
I do because you know why? I kept bringing shit back because niggas was stopping me
Right.
and it makes it longer, to be honest. So I do feel like I should have just cut it off. But the end of the round was so fire. Like if I do a break, niggas say you got to do a bar breakdown.
You should
Cause
do it
like
right
the
now.
end of that round, to me, honestly, that was the most fire that everyone else that heard the rounds was like, yo, that second round is gone. That's what we all thought. That's the funny part about battle rap, right? That
Mm.
was the part that everybody was like, nah, that second round, bro. But then you see the second round was when it was like, I'm fighting a crowd. You can't fight somebody you trying to, you know how somebody, you arguing with somebody and they just
Mm.
arguing to say something back? They not trying to hear what you got to say. They feel how they feel. And no matter what you say, it's like, man, I already came here to cheer for him. It felt
So,
like that a couple times.
is it dicey doing a nut scheme? Is it dicey doing
Which
that?
is which is which is rare for me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But nowadays, that's a norm, right? That's just you battling the fan favorite. Like that's what niggas
Mm.
said. Geechi's the fan favorite. He's number one battle rapper in the world. So we can't take that from him. So salute to him for capitalizing off of that in the building.
Jones, is it dicey to do a nut scheme?
How? When he's a nutty block crip and it's all about being
I
nutty.
understand that, but
Oh,
some people.
nutty.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
That's what's weird. It's like niggas be trying to find shit. Now, okay, let me break down this since we on here, and let
Yes,
me do
yes,
my
please.
job. And we
Absolutely,
ain't gonna be
absolutely.
long winded and keep this
Mm.
short and sweet, so we don't get, you know what I mean. You try to chop the clips up, big, you know what I mean. Look, you know what I mean. What I say? I said scope on the chop. Shells crack and go through your wall, nut. plant a man in the ground when it land. That means it's glass over one eye, but the gloves on with the stick, like the peanut man on the side of the can. You can't do with a pecan because all men with cashews move so that we grow. My last bitch split with the green, and I was pissed that she old. Let's get it cracking. Hit your chest, nuts roasting when I open fire, leave them bloody. Wait, almonds, cashews, pistachio. Nigga, the way I scheme is not. What?
Yo, did you see what Good said about you?
Just tell me, is that trash right
That's not
now, in
trash.
your
That's
opinion?
not that's not trash. But hold on, before you
Okay,
go,
that's all
did
I
you
want.
see
That's all I want to know. All right.
did you see what Good said about you? Goods.
Yeah, I seen that. Salute to Goods for that. It's a lot. 40 cal, like you said, just made
Right.
a video. Goods, Calico said something. You know what I'm saying? So ironic. That's ironic because a lot of times niggas in the culture don't stand up for me and be like, nah, fuck that. They tried to do Jones dirty. He was cooking.
Mm.
They don't say that a lot about me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that's salute to that because niggas is acknowledging like, yeah, nigga, I'm not playing. I'm coming here to work. You know what I'm saying? If it's a part of the adjustment process, right? Because they keep saying that shit. They gotta let your boys get a couple, man. They ain't gonna just let you come in here and just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're saying. Like I'm supposed to know that it's part of the game. I understand that it's part of the
Mm.
game, but you know what I'm saying? As an MC, I always think as long as I come in here with these bars,
Mm.
as long as I come in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming with the gimmicks. I'm not gonna sit here and rebuttal 3 rounds of some cheap just because you keep doing the cheap move. It's just cheapening my shit. So that's why it's a blessing that I stuck to the script I stuck to because now it's at least creating that energy where it's debatable to some people and they're saying, nah, 2-1 or this or that. So I'm grateful for how it went at the end of the
Because
day.
because you're an MC, right? Do you think your style caters more to the small room than the big stage?
If this is what the big stage has translated to, yes.
Okay.
I'll be honest with myself as a because of my own bouginess as a writer. I don't want to do corny shit, man. I have to. Like, come on. That's to
That's
me,
not
that's
you. That's
like
not you. That's not you. That's not you. You were
you feel
also
me? Like I want
different stuff. Yeah.
I'm not doing the gimmicks to make it shit, but in this situation, that's not indicative. If you look at the Charlie Clips battle, that's a big stage battle. If you look at the DNA battle, that's a big stage battle. I always rock the big stage. And if you look at this battle, I was
Mm.
and even in the first round, I was shaking the building. The second round is where it gets
Shaking the building,
dicey.
Jones? Shaking the building?
They was reacting loudly, and I had to bring it back 2 and 3 times.
Mm.
If that's what, well, I mean, what you want them to? I mean, if
That's like
it wasn't the Charlie Clips crowd,
okay.
was it?
But
The
but
Charlie Clips crowd was a lot bigger than that, was it not?
absolutely, some of that is
All
too.
right, so when they're reacting to a bar, it's
Mm.
going to sound like a fucking mountain shaking. When
Mm.
these niggas react to it, it's like you can hear it in the camera, but it's not shaking the building, right?
Mm.
The only moment that's even reminiscent of that recently is what? The moot shit with the whatever. Where that
Right,
was
right,
because
right,
and
right,
that's because it's movement. You see niggas dancing around and da 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 da. But in terms of just you hear the building, you know what that sounds like. Don't do that, bro. You know what that
I
means.
do chill.
So
All right.
shaking the room or moving the crowd,
Mm.
of course, it's not the same as the building coming down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even when, let's be real, in your opinion,
All right.
was the building coming down for him in that third round?
No.
Was that third round hot to you?
No, I don't think Geechi was. I don't think Geechi was crazy. Crazy. No. I thought.
To
I thought he
me,
won it.
I was honestly, and I'm straddling the line because honestly, pause. But Geechi is like he's a cool nigga in terms of the way we've dealt with each other. That shit I said in the third is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like he really was, trying to diffuse some shit that to me was already, you know what I mean? Even though that's dumb, right? I don't. It was some battle rap
Mm.
heckler shit that almost really turned into some. But he's always to me been like he's been a player about the way we dealt with shit. I
Right.
always bought weed from him or this pause. That's the brand, of course,
Right.
which is legal, and
Right.
they have their own no studio. Look, let's
Yes.
make sure y'all clear, right?
Cali shit. Yes.
Right, like you know what I mean, because they'll try to make all time. You know how this shit be. So I've supported him, and
Right.
he's been
Right.
solid with me. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm taking nothing away from him, and you know what I mean, all that type of shit. So as an analyst of the sport, as somebody that's an MC that really respect the culture, in my own pen, I gotta call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I get it if you're trying to rebuttal something and you just, got lost in it and just kept rapping and whatever. But it's like, to me, you can't just win around with that. You know what I mean? In terms of if I'm counting punch stats and I'm really being an analyst of the sport on some boxing type shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is what a lot of us, especially bloggers and everything else that really are into it and will count your punches and really, you know what I mean, listen to what lands and all that. So,
Tay-Rock, is that next?
Yeah. He just said just now, hip hop is real. Just sent me this saying that he want to battle in a small room the same way he did Mook. You know what I mean? Embarrass me alone is the way he phrased it.
But Rock, you lost that battle respectfully, King. You lost that battle.
I mean, like,
I have Mook in that battle, though. Respectfully, Rock, I have Mook in that battle. I mean, what we
respectfully, doing? Rock is like, this is a good guy for me to take it out on pause. I guess this is a good, you know what I'm saying? Beat him up all crazy. Beat you up crazy. You can't hide in a small room. What are you talking about? You can't rap like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to be humble, Greg. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound, but in my opinion, I don't think he can fuck with me at all in the small room. I think his only chance is the big room, so he can hide in the gas that's already built into the machine, which sometimes you underestimate. Hello?
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm taking in what you just said, sir.
All right.
I'm taking in what you said. That's all, brother.
That's why I'm like, let's have the conversation. Fuck it. Even though I don't think, you know what I mean? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Perspective is everything.
You would Tay-Rock in a small room. I like volume. I like that in the volume setting.
And let's address this bum ass nigga Reed Dollars right now, because this nigga made a post. It's just disheartening when niggas do certain things. It's like, really? So apparently I found out from, like, it's been a secret, I guess, that this guy secretly wanted to battle me all this time. Because K Walker, his little sidekick, finally admitted it, right? On the spaces. He like, Reed been saying, he always say he want to battle you. Says it to who? You? He the only person he said it to.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't read.
He ain't never told you. He ain't never told Stiz. He ain't never told Beasley. He ain't never told no other rappers. He ain't never even like, you never even made it seem like you want to smoke with me. And now all of a sudden when you see people, you know what I mean, you think it's a chance. You think it's an opportunity for you to get in there and get some of that aha. When, bro, you not even like, are you on this card, buddy? What the fuck is you talking about? You're not even getting, you know what? This nigga had on a fucking robe.
He got a passwords at GTX.
This man had on a robe and a designer stocking cap, bro. Like, it wasn't even. This shit had an Arabic logo on the fucking headband of his stocking cap, bro.
So would you battle him? Would you battle him? Would you battle Reed Dollars?
Of course.
Okay.
Reed Dollars.
Nostalgic purposes, of course.
The Southwest General. Now, even though there's a lot of human beings that might not know who that is on this level now, to us, you was a legend. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was disappointed when you disappeared for all this time. I was talking about this deal and all this stuff that just never happens, and you just not going to battle either. Now, all of a sudden, you outside and talking crazy like you're the guy that's been walking shit this whole time, right? And now you get to pop out and act like niggas is disrespecting you by really saying, yeah, salute him. Yeah, I'll battle that nigga. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, who's, you know what I mean? Like, I actually was saluting his last couple performances because I thought he adjusted finally. At first, it seemed like he was, you know what I'm saying? He was like a bad carburetor. That shit wasn't adjusting, bro.
And I'm not saying this because you're here.
Respectfully.
I'm not saying this because you're here. But if you in Reed battle, I would have you win that battle. I would have you win against Reed.
Well, I appreciate that. I think, I don't think that's a crazy consensus. I appreciate it, but I think a lot of people might feel that way. But he's a formidable opponent when he's on his shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's a hit or miss.
What
That's
you
the
thought about?
thing.
What you think about him and Easy?
I think that was his best performance that I've ever seen in a
Mm.
battle, personally. Except for we talking about back in the day on some,
All
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
all right, all
On
right.
that era.
Would you battle on the trenches against Reed?
Say what?
Would you battle on the trenches?
Stop. No.
Why? What is
Sit
stop?
down. Go over there.
Oh my bad.
Will I battle on the trenches?
Yeah.
Pardon me, man.
My bad. I thought you were like, why you on the trenches?
Yeah, I'm a dog father now, I guess.
Yeah, I seen you walking around with.
Yeah, he tried to play Sherry. Like, come on, bro. You can't, you know what I mean? We got puppies on deck too, man. We got 3 lilacs,
Uh,
2 sisters, and a brother. Anybody interested?
no, but would you battle on the trenches card? Would you battle on Easy's card? Would you battle?
Easy hit me up to battle him this November or October when he was I guess doing the battle he's about to do versus John John. So he hit me up to battle him. I was like, how much you want? And we just were supposed to work that out, and then it just I don't think he wanted to battle me back to back with Geechi. That was his thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because he didn't want me to look that cool or what. Because I definitely would have took, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think honestly, I think that would have been a different type of fight in that room. Me and Easy would have went a whole nother way than me and Geechi.
Really?
Cause Easy's not as liked as Gotti. You know what I'm saying? He's not as much of the fan favorite. You feel me?
And that's on stage is different.
Or what do you think?
No, I think on stage he's a fan favorite. Off stage, he's not a fan favorite. Easy.
He's still one of the fan favorites. You gotta give
That's
him that.
on stage, big
He's
time.
still one of the big stage. He's a main event nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him that. And he performs. He performs. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, they when that stage, like that's one thing you can't take from me. And I hope people, I'm appreciative that people saying, like, I'm gonna perform. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna rock, like regardless of the outcome. Like I'm
Mm.
going all out, regardless. You know what I'm saying? And if it winds up, you know what I mean? If it gets sticky, you
Hey.
gotta navigate the best you know how to navigate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
If later on, honestly, when I looked at like certain stuff, I understood like because I ain't battled in a while too. You got to think about it. I'm looking at things from the outside looking in once I watch it. Like,
Mm.
and one thing I will say that I understand when people don't, like it is if it looks like you're reacting negatively to another person's bars, right?
Mm.
Now, this is the thing. When you got a whole conglomerate. I get it. I woo walked with Mook. I ad libbed his punchline. I
Mm.
made it look crazy. You was dancing behind Mook. The reality of it is, I didn't do that while the other guy was rapping. I
Mm.
didn't talk over him and record videos and go live and be talking to people in the crowd. I ain't do all that while the nigga was rapping.
Mm.
To me, that's just not classy as a businessman, as an MC. Like we niggas is doing their job, bro. Let me
Mm.
do my job. You trying to make niggas distracted. You trying to throw niggas to say, yeah, fuck this shit. That's your whole move. That's gonna be y'all move. Look, I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna be tweeting. I'm gonna go live. Oh, that was y'all. Oh,
Mm.
okay. It's strategic, bro. And to me, I don't even be thinking niggas gonna do all that for me, bro. Like just rap. You know what I mean? You
Mm.
gotta really take the easy angle. You gotta really come there with niggas deliberately distracting shit and you trying to compare it to me reacting to one bar or just being excited when this nigga's spazzing and the whole crowd is. That's not the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it is what it is. It's the business. You know what I'm saying? And it's where we at. It's where we doing our job regardless. I'm still gonna kill this nigga Rock, as long as they pay me for it. I'm still going. If this nigga Reed is really doing anything other than walking around in that grandma robe with that Arabian stocking cap, then I'm gonna kill him too. You know
Niggas
what I'm
crazy.
saying? So it is what it is.
Jones, I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You're a real one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. And I say you're a real, let me say why I say you're a real one. Because even win, loss, or draw, you still pop out. You don't hide your face. Some of your peoples, they be acting funny in your big level. They're kind of crazy, but you're a
I'm
real one.
sorry, bro. I'm not even being funny. Your shit broke up one time. Say it
No, I
again.
said I appreciate you rocking with me because some people, even though win, lose, or draw, they be hiding and stuff. You always show your face. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you always pop out. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you.
Are you trying to say I lost?
Absolutely.
Huh? You said absolutely.
Absolutely. Jones, I fuck with you, man. I appreciate you.
You funny as hell. Nah, that's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me. Make sure y'all
Yes.
check out Homecoming.
Yes.
I got a project dropping ASAP. I got a video. You know what I'm saying? It's called Homecoming. It's about coming home, man. Everything that's been going on, man. I appreciate y'all. Follow me at the real Serius Jones. Serius Jones on Twitter. One love to the culture, man. Stay up.